Greetings everyone, this is your girl Miss M. I am coming to you live and in color. And I know some of my subscribers are probably like, what is NACA? Well, NACA is, let me just show you this. You can read it. So if you can tell, NACA is a home buying program. It's a federal program, a nonprofit that basically advocates for, I guess the people that back in like 2008, they had a lot of predatory loans and things that were unfair practice and just a lot of dirty work and loans. So they wanted to come in and offer a different option, and their option is no down payment, no closing costs, no credit score consideration. You don't have to have perfect credit, and it's below market interest rate. So like the interest rate right now, I think is like 4.2 or 4 maybe 4, not 4.4 but 4.0. Theirs at NACA is 3.875, and obviously it changes daily. Sometimes 3.7, 3.6. I've seen it different, fluctuate. And so it's a really good program, and I wanted to chronicle my journey because I see a lot of videos, and I think about what I would want to hear, and also I want to share the information. If you guys feel like, like me, at one time I never thought I could own because I had thousands and thousands of dollars of student loans, and you just never thought you could own because of those reasons or whatever was stopping you. This is an alternative. However, I do want to say that I don't work for NACA, and this is not a video that it's going to be candid, okay? I'm going to be honest. That's all I can be. I can't speak for everybody else's journey. I can only speak for mine. But I want everybody to see my experience. And if you are one of those people that are like, would need something like this, and like if you don't have a whole lot of money to put down, or your credit is shot because of whatever reason, or you have something years ago, this might be a good option for you. However, there's a lot of cons that come with this. You need a lot of patience. It's kind of, how do I say? I don't want to say it in a mean way, but it's sort of like going to the Department of Health and Human Services. And if you know what that is, it's self-explanatory. That's all I'm going to say. You have different experiences and different people. You have a lot of people dropping the ball, a lot of different things, and so that can make it very frustrating. So don't think you're just gonna come in here with like a 1% interest rate because you bought it down. They do allow that. You can buy down your interest rate even more than the lowered market rate. Don't think you can just come in and that's gonna be a smooth sail. No, they rely on volunteers. So if you don't have incentive to really close a deal or make it happen besides losing your job, what do you get? So anyway, with that being said, I started my process last year. I went to the one-day event in Atlanta, met with I guess he was an intake counselor. I was supposed to get action items, didn't get them there. And I decided and I did bring all my paperwork and to the best of my ability. So I brought all my paperwork, but because it was like kind of chaos and they had a lot of people, I just said, you know what, let me go handle a couple of things he mentioned, and then I'll make my appointment locally. So I went ahead and did that. And I'll do a video. I'm going to do it in phases. So phase 1 is the workshop. That's the first thing they put you through. You have to get educated. I think it's like 2 hours or something like that. And it's fun. I mean, they talk to you about home ownership and what the benefits are and how to save and how to, think beyond, like how to save and how to think as far as money goes. So I enjoyed it. It was fine. It was long, but in addition to that, you have to be willing to volunteer. That can mean many different things. You would have to get with your counselor on that, but you do have to volunteer in their program. That could be sharing information on social media. That could be a lot of things, doing campaigns, signing people up to vote through their website. There's a lot. You just have to talk to your counselor about that. But so I'll just briefly get into phase 1 is a workshop. For me, I had the 1-day event, so it could have been the whole process. However, I had to get some student loans situated, a medical bill, 2 medical bills. I had a few things that I needed to handle before they could move me forward. So what I did from October to January, which was my intake appointment, I got everything in its order. And then in January, I had to get some more stuff, but I'll talk about that in another video. So what I would recommend in the beginning, go to the workshop and have your paperwork. So I have each area, I have like a binder here that is divided by my pay stubs, I have my W-2s, I have when I paid off my medical bill, I have if you have child support, your court order, or any like alimony, whatever. Any income, that's another great quality about this program. They consider. So let's just say you married a baller or you had a baby by a really rich person. I don't want to say guy or girl, okay? But let's just say for the sake of what we consider a normal situation, a woman gets a lot of money from her ex or from whoever. They have a child. That money can be considered as far as income, but you have to have a ledger. You have to show all of the payments, and it has to be consistent. It can't be obviously sporadic, because then that means you can't depend on it. So that's a really good thing. And they just handle all types of different situations. So I just say I would recommend trying it. Don't look at anybody else's journey as your own, and see the best way to navigate this process if you are looking to own a home. So if you are, continue to follow my journey. I started a Facebook group for the Atlanta area. I only did that because I felt like it would be helpful to connect with other people in our area that maybe can refer each other to realtors, talk about just different things, just be encouraging as well as being honest, because they do have a forum on their website, and it's helpful. I think it's really good, especially since you have an online NACA person watching, and he actively tries to help people. So that's really good. However, sometimes you just want to talk about things and refer people and share different knowledge. So that's what I wanted to do. And another YouTuber, she's also sharing her story as well. So we kind of teamed up on doing something like this. So it's really cool, and I hope you guys join if you're interested. The link is in the description. So that's it for phase 1 workshop. Get your stuff in order, get your budget, everything. All right, so that's it, and I will see you for phase 2. All right, peace.